Hi everyone, so as you can see I'm back in front of a new setup, and this is because I've moved house and I also started my full-time job. So I'm sorry I've been gone for a while, exciting things have been happening, but I am back, and this is because the BOOKTUBE-A-THON is happening from July 30th to August 5th. The BOOKTUBE-A-THON is running where we're going to read as many books as we can. My goal is to read 7 and take part in all the challenges and the videos that come with this exciting week. As always, it's hosted by Ariel, so go and check out her YouTube videos if you want to join in, and I hope we can do this together because it is very exciting. So I'm just going to start with the books to show you my TBR for the whole week. The first challenge is decide a book by a coin toss. So my first book that I've got to pick between is White Rabbit, Red Wolf, which is about a 17-year-old boy named Pete Blankman who suffers from anxiety, and also his mum and his sister go missing and his mum is murdered. And he's a maths prodigy, and it's all about him unravelling this mystery with his skills, and it's got something to do with the government, I think. And it's just going to be like a mind-messy thriller. So this is my option. And the second option is Extraordinary Means by Robyn Schneider, which is all about a boy called Lane who goes to a boarding school when he finds out he's got, I think, a terminal illness, but he meets a lot of friends there and his life is changed obviously by the people that he meets. So this is going to be the heads, and White Rabbit, Red Wolf is going to be the tails. So let's see. I don't really have a preference at this point. Heads! So I'm going to read Extraordinary Means by Robyn Schneider as my first book for BOOKTUBE-A-THON 2018. The next book is pick one that you want to do something in the book. I explained that really badly. Something in the book that you want to do. So I chose Invictus by Graudin, who is an amazing author. She's on Twitter and I follow her. She's fantastic. I read Wolf by Wolf, and it was like a historical kind of rewrite about if like Hitler won the World War II. And then I like ran this massive motorbike race. But anyway, this is Invictus, and this is about time travel because I'd love to travel in time. Someone describes it as like the TARDIS, like with teenagers in from like Firefly, which is kind of cool. And also it's about Farway, who goes on like this mission, time travels into the past to try and save the world. So this sounds fantastic. The next book is Read a Book-to-Movie Adaptation. And I don't know if you've been checking out the books on my bookshelf, but I haven't actually got many books that have also been made into films. So I actually took this time to choose a book that I've read a million times, that I absolutely adore, that I enjoy the film for. And that is Paper Towns by John Green. I think Paper Towns is still on Netflix. If it's not, I'm going to be really sad. But I think I've got it on DVD anyway. But I have this tattooed on me and I love this book. You can tell from all of my post-its. So this is going to be like my quick read mid-BOOKTUBE-A-THON, I think, to get me through with a little film break. The next book I feel like was written for me at this particular point in time, because this book I've been wanting to read for like a couple of weeks now since reading the first book in the series, and that is Thunderhead, the sequel to Scythe, a trilogy by Neal Shusterman, who I've also read recently, a book called Challenger Deep, which was all about a boy, a teenage boy with schizophrenia, which is absolutely fantastic. I really recommend it. But Thunderhead in the Scythe world is all about a utopian future where people can't die, so they have to be reaped by scythes, who are also like in competition in this government, where the Thunderhead, which is like the big computer, is like a sentient being but like stays out of the scythe's way. But this one's all about the Thunderhead, so I'm really excited to see where that goes. The next challenge is read a book while wearing the same hat. I got this hat from London Zoo, and the book that I've chosen to read has animals in it, and that is The Extinction Trials by S.M. Wilson, and the animals in this book are dinosaurs, and this is a sequel to The Extinction Trials, which has been described as The Hunger Games meets Jurassic Park, and that is so true. The main character, Storm Chaser, is a teenage orphan who wants to go into the Extinction Trials to gain the DNA of these dinosaurs from this other island to try and get a better life for herself. And there's lots of political turmoil and like gory dinosaur moments, which I wasn't expecting. I was expecting like a light fluffy YA read, but it's actually like really complex, and I can't wait to use the BOOKTUBE-A-THON as an excuse to make sure I read the sequel and not be bad and not ever read it. So that's going to be something I get round to soon. The next book is one with a gorgeous spine. So I chose Notes on a Nervous Planet by Haig. This is a non-fiction book, obviously a sequel to Reasons to Stay Alive, and it's so so beautiful. It's all about mental health and how life at the minute is kind of set up to worsen it for people, but Reasons to Stay Alive was such a fabulous read. It just makes you feel good, and this book, I obviously can't see it any being different, and people have such rave reviews about it already. I feel like this one's going to be a quite quick read towards the end of the week when I'm starting to get tired. And the last challenge, as always, is read 7 books. So I'd like to take the opportunity to read a book that's come out quite recently and that I have been so excited for a really long time, and that's When the Curtain Falls by Carrie Fletcher, which is gorgeous. It's all about the theatre in the past and present day, and it's just absolutely gorgeous. I love the musical theatre kind of aspect of it all, and it being on like a West End stage. It's going to be like a really cute romance with a twist. It's been described as Phantom of the Opera, and I absolutely love that musical, so this is going to be such a lovely one to maybe end on. I've also taken it out of its paper jacket just to see what it looks like, and it's got a smoking gun on the front, so now I'm very intrigued, and it's definitely not going to be the last one I pick up. So those are all the books that I'm reading during BOOKTUBE-A-THON 2018. I'll leave them all down below so you can have a little look through them, and if you've read any of them, then let me know what you think. I can't wait to do all the video challenges and all the reading challenges, and I'll see you during the week. Bye!